voters as I get them on the telephone. Jobs, the economy are the most important issue right now. People are frightened. People are scared. People are angry. And they're really angry because it's the past administration that drove us into the ditch and got us where we are today. And I'm tired of trying to defend all the good work that has been done since the president took office. So what we have to do is we have to continue to tell the story. We have to be truthful about the good things that are happening. We are not going to turn it around overnight, but I guarantee you, when I go to Washington, this district is going to have a voice like it's never had before.
We've got to recognize that a lot of people don't feel that there's a way out. They don't realize a couple of very important factors that Mosier's been talking about. We should have a full employment society. We spent $1 trillion in Iraq and Afghanistan, and that money should have been spent here. And back in '78 with Senator Hubert Humphrey and Gus Hawkins, who was at that time the dean of the Congressional Black Caucus from Los Angeles in the House, we put together the Humphrey-Hawkins Full Employment and Balanced Growth Act. When unemployment had reached 6 or 7%, the government would automatically come in and create the jobs. We can't tolerate this crap of a jobless recovery. There's no such thing. If you're unemployed, what the heck does a recovery mean if it's all theoretical for this category, for banks, for insurance companies, for this and that theoretically there's a recovery? That means that these guys are making money again, and how dare them, after 3 months of tricking us into a $1 trillion bailout, they start returning to profit, declaring bonuses for their executives, but they've reduced the number of people working. The unemployed and the number of foreclosures continue to rise. And so that's no recovery at all. For a person who's still without a job, he's in a depression, frequently losing his home, not to mention his health care and his pension. So we've got to march to demand that we do more. And I close on this note. Natalie Mosier will fight not just for, this isn't a matter of the 11th district or the 14th district. This is a national crisis that we're in. And we've got to tell everybody, including some of our blue dogs and everybody else, that we're going to redistribute the opportunity in this country. And if you're not ready to do that, then a lot of people don't realize nothing's going to change. They'll be writing more and more about things are getting better, but the unemployment is still the same. And that's the one thing that we're working on. Jobs, jobs, jobs. And we got to tell Obama to stop listening to Geithner and Summers and start creating some jobs starting in Detroit.